Peter here with EagleEyes. Today we're going to be doing a demo of finding a fake search subject that I've hidden somewhere up here using a drone and the EagleEyes app. So I've got the Mini 2 drone here and the R1N1 controller hooked up to a phone that's running the EagleEyes app. And we're going to be starting with a set of coordinates. Now in a real scenario, these might have come with a 911 call or from the last seen location of the subject that somebody called in. And these coordinates are not expected to automatically give the location of the subject, but they're just expected to give us a starting point for a search around that area. So we're going to switch to the screen share now so that you can see what's going on in the app. So we're actually starting this demo from Gmail, where we've received the last seen location of the subject. We can select these coordinates, either the lat long or UTM, doesn't matter. Click share, share with EagleEyes. That's going to bring up this point on the EagleEyes map, and we can save this. Scene location. Next, done. Save. And now this point is persistent. If the app closes and reopens, it's still going to be there. So now let's go back to piloting mode. So I'm going to run on the drone here. And I can launch by putting the joysticks to bottom left and bottom right to start the and so I usually go up to at least 50 meters to avoid the tree line. 50 to 100 is the range in which you will be able to see a human. You see we do get some false detections here. They tend to be little spots of snow or dead foliage, and these ones can be dismissed pretty quickly. If you look, you just see it's a little spot of dead branch there. So I'm going to tap the map. There's the point we just made. So I'm going to tap the little target button. That'll draw a line from our drone to that point. And I can tap the video again to go back. And now let's head towards that last seen location. So we notice we are getting a few false detections here, so we have to kind of look as we go. Okay, that's a dead branch. Patch of snow. Patch of snow. Okay. So we are at the location now. I don't see anything here, so I'm going to start climbing a bit and search around this area, kind of do a little grid. Okay. And as these detections pop up, I'm just quickly looking at them. Usually if it's something interesting, it'll persist. Look there, so I can tap on the screen to get a close-up view. Okay, we do have a persisting one there. Let's zoom in on that. Looks like something red. I can double tap to zoom in. And yeah, that's definitely not a natural thing. So I'm going to fly directly over it and go down a bit, get a closer look. And in case you haven't guessed already, this is Mr. Test Dummy who I've placed out here. Okay, so I'm about vertically above it right now. And now I want to get the coordinates. So since I'm vertically above it, I can just use the coordinates of the drone, and that'll be the same coordinates as the subject. So I can click manual here to make a detection and just put my finger over where the subject is. And when I lift it, I'll get a chance to label it. So located subject. Save and view. Now you can see that we're taken to the detection here. If we were to be connected to the internet, we can send this to an incident commander, for example with email, and it would compile this email with the coordinates and the images from the detection. Or we could just radio in the coordinates from here. If we go back on the map, we can see that when we made that detection, there was a persistent point generated. So we'll have this point on the map as a future reference, and if we click this little image button, we get taken to the detection, and we can go back again. So that's it. We now have the coordinates of the subject, and we can send those to the ground team to locate the subject in the search. So we're back at the location from which we launched the drone, and I'm going to show how you can use the built-in maps of EagleEyes to help the ground team locate the subject. So you can see on the screen I've got 2 points here. One was the initial location of the search, and one was where we actually found the subject. So if we tap the second point, we can tap the image, and we get taken to that detection. So I'll tap the little target thing here to draw a line between us and the subject so it's easy to follow. And I'm going to long tap this blue triangle here, which will use the phone's internal compass to align the map to the real world. So you see, as I move around the phone, it registers to the real world rotation. So this makes it very easy for us to navigate with no navigational skills at all. And with that, let's go and find the subject. We have a visual. And you can see we found Mr. Test Dummy here. He's alive and well, a bit disoriented, but he'll be fine. And so today you saw how to start with a set of search coordinates, use those to guide the drone to an approximate location to do a search, find the final location of the subject, transmit those coordinates back to the ground team, and use the app to help the ground team get to the location of the subject to start the evacuation. So thank you for watching. Please feel free to send any questions or comments, and thank you for your interest in EagleEyes.